Hi everyone. Today is the first day of December and I've been crocheting. I just haven't made any videos. I thought I would try to make one. I've been making some of these. I made a red one and so far two green ones. And they are called Scrubbies. I bought the Red Heart Scrubby yarn. Hope that's not backwards. If it is, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Anyway, this is kind of a hard yarn to work with. I don't know if you can see it very well. But I'm using a 5mm crochet hook. I recently had a birthday and I got a lot of crafty things for my birthday. Yay! And one of my daughters took me to a craft exchange, and so I took a lot of fabric. And so what you could do, you take something and for someone, and then if there was something there that you wanted, you could take it. There was a set of the ergonomic crochet hooks, and I had always wanted them because I always had the ones, you know, that are the just the straight metal hooks. So that was just like these were sitting waiting on me. And I actually found a 4.5, which none of the stores in my area carried. So that was kind of a little extra blessing there. But anyway, I've been using this one to make these. It's a simple pattern. It's just the yarn is very hard to work with, especially if you have any kind of issues with your fingers. I have a little bit of neuropathy. It's a stinging, burning sensation in my fingers. I can feel, and I can still sew and I can crochet, but they bother me. And some of my videos, you'll see me moving my fingers a lot, and that's because they're bothering me. But anyway, it's just a simple little pattern. You start out by crocheting chain 4, and then you join it. And then you do a slip stitch. And so in the middle of the chain, after you slip stitch, you chain 3. And then you find the middle of where your chain 4 is, and use double crochet 11 times in that middle. 2, and I try to hide my tail of my yarn in my crochet as I'm going around this circle, you know, crocheting in the middle of that. That way I don't have to do too much hiding with the needle at the end of that middle one. pull out some. This doesn't pull out from the middle. You have to unwind from the outside, so you have to take the time to take some of it off. I gotta make sure I'm back in the middle. Whoops. I think this last one is 11. Now I'm going to take a moment and double check my count because I wasn't paying real close attention. Okay, that was right. And so then you join at the top of your chain 3, and that is really, really hard to find. This yarn is really not user friendly. So you just join with a slip stitch. And so then, the center looks like this. So with the chain 3, there are 12 double crochets around. So there's chain 3 and 11 double crochets. That chain 3 makes the 12th double crochet. So on this round, you're going to do 2 double crochets in each one of the double crochets around. So you start out with your chain 3, and in that same stitch where you just did the chain 3, you do a double crochet. And then you do a double crochet in each stitch around. And 2 double crochets in each stitch around. So I'm going to stop, and then when I get to the end, I should have 24. So I'll be back. All right. I finished the second row, so I have 24. So now I am ready to crochet. So it's chain 3, and then double crochet in that same stitch. It's kind of hard to get in there. Like I said, this yarn is not the easiest to work with. Okay, so this row we should have 48. So it's 2 in each stitch around, each double crochet around. So you're doing double crochet stitches all the way around. So I've got 2, 4, 6. Try to untangle my yarn a little bit. Oh, this was another birthday present that I got. Was an embroidery hoop holder, which is going to be so much fun. I have not moved it off my table yet. So I'm going to do a couple more stitches and then I'll pause it again, and then I will be back when I get to the end. Okay, my video shut down before I realized it. So anyway, on the last row, I think I finished off on, I had 48 single crochets, and then on the last row you chain one after you slip stitch into your beginning stitch, and then you chain one, you skip a stitch, and then you, in the next stitch, you 5 double crochet in the next stitch. You skip a stitch, you slip stitch in a stitch, you skip a stitch, 5 double crochet in the next, skip a stitch, slip stitch in the next one, and on around. I am sorry that I lost that video. I might try to do another update later on. I don't know why my phone didn't let me finish it. And then once you get all the way around with all of this little scalloped edges, I think I tried to say in my video that I had this, my red ones for some reason have 12 little scallops. My green ones have 11, and 11 is what the pattern calls for. I don't know how I wound up with 12 on these red ones, but that's okay. It still looks good, and it still is going to work as a scrubby. After you join, you're going to chain 10 to make your loop, and then you're going to join into the same stitch where you started, and then you're going to fasten off and just hide your threads, and then you're done. The pattern is on the back. It's on the back of the Scrubby yarn. And it's really easy to follow. So I was really happy about that. These two colors, the green is called lime, and the red, I believe, is called cherry. Yes, the red is called cherry. So anyway, I'm sorry that my video shut down on me and stuff. I was trying to do a full tutorial, but it just didn't work out that way. So anyway, I tried. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope you had a great Thanksgiving, and I hope December is going to be a good month for you, and everyone have a wonderful rest of the month, the rest of the year, and just enjoy your crafting projects. Bye for now.